Watch for the metal grate. Oh, I hate those things. All right. I think I'm going to stop here and put on some rain gear. A little bit more rain than I thought. You know, it's a good spot. All right. Some random guy right there with his dog. Let's see here. Get my rain gear on. Just gonna do the jacket. Pants are nylon, I think, with such little bit of rain. Hopefully it'll stay off the pants. Keep the pants don't get too bad. But my jacket definitely soaked through. I guess my helmet will also, but there. All right, we'll get rolling here in a second. All right. There we go. Man, so many idiots out there. Oh, wait, maybe I'm one of them. All right. Couple of close calls right out the gate. You can comment on what I did wrong. Damn. Wind is bad. I don't know what temperature it is. Feels like it's at least 32. Well, a little bit above 32. Hey, look, free bikes. All right. It's Friday. Oh, forgot to record. I'm just not getting it together. I'll have to wipe off this camera a bunch too. So, right now, I'm heading home. It's probably in the mid 30s. I never did look to see what it was. Light drizzle, and the wind is coming out of the east, maybe east-west, east, definitely east, probably like northeast. So cold, wet, and windy. But it's Friday, and I'm on vacation all next week. So, and I'm riding my bike, right? So anyway, you won't hear from me for a while. There's a few people who do actually look at my videos. Since I won't be commuting to work for about a week or so. But that's A-okay with me. Let me get situated here. So, almost decided to not do this anymore after the first two videos. And then a friend of mine encouraged me to at least try it for a little while. When I initially started it, it was a challenge to try to do it for the whole year, but it was also kind of to document my commutes. Since they're relatively short, 20, 25 minutes, I figured it was doable, and it'd be kind of interesting maybe to look back one day and see what they look like. As you can see, sometimes it's a whole lot of nothing, and then sometimes you gotta watch out. I get this mic whatever. So let's talk about winter, or let's talk about riding in the rain. Like, what do I wear? When do I not ride? What's too much rain? And what I wear, does it work? I'm gonna go a little different route this evening. It's a little shorter, but kind of change things up. Get me home a little sooner. Still left work a little later. Damn, this wind is killer. But yeah, I had to make sure everything was caught up and everything was delegated before I take any time off. So anyway, back to dressing in the rain, or dressing for the rain. So anyway, pretty much I got two, hold on a sec. This guy's gonna be nice. Oh no, he's turning. I'll get this conversation started eventually. Nothing going on here. It's just the community college at night. Sometimes they have a cop at a crosswalk to protect those vulnerable road users. There might be some kind of event too. Just not feeling it today. All right. So yes, okay, back to the subject. Riding in the rain. So, summertime, very, very simple. I usually just wear what I have on. Uh, you know, padded shorts. I usually ride in shorts, so shorts, padded shorts. Uh, got some commuter style t-shirts or shorts. They're collar shirts. Got a little reflecting on it, little pockets. I think one is specialized, and then the others are like Pro Zoomy or something like that. And then, of course, socks, shoes, flat shoes. Wear the lights, buddy, lights, buddy, lights, buddy. There you go. Wear the specialized SFOs. I think it's SFOs, yeah. It's cold weather. Messing up rain a bit. Of course, long finger riding gloves. And that's about it. If it rains, I just get wet, get to work, hang my clothes up to dry, and then just ride home. Left or right, left or right, bike lane, bike lane. I'll go left. And I'll shine a light in there. There we go. And then the winter gets a little bit more complicated. I'm not a fan of winter riding because it's just more stuff you got to take with you. So when it rains in the wintertime, I've got shower pass, jacket and pants. I got some, what do you call it? Ooh, it is messing with my brain. Trek stand. All right, let's get back to the bike. Got a shower pass, helmet cover, so pretty much like a whole play suit. Not wearing the helmet cover right now, so I can show my headlight. Also got the camera. Whoops, sick. And just with light rain, so don't really need it. And then that's pretty much about it. Keeps me pretty dry, even a downpour. Look, nobody lights again. There's two. Is that the same one? I don't know. This ride's gonna be so random. I'm on vacation brain. But anyway. Oh wait, I was gonna turn. Oh well, didn't turn. So I don't really wear any rain gear in the summertime because here it's usually 90 plus and you're just gonna sweat. You'll be soaking wet either way. Maybe he'll get the guy with the no headlights on. So, have I ever had any wrecks while riding in the rain? Oh, let's circle back. So, is there anything that keeps me, is there any amount of rain that keeps me from riding or commuting to work in the rain? And the answer is no. Downpours, flash flooding, commuted in it all. Now, lightning makes me a little nervous. But usually what I'll do is I might wait it out at home, or if it's lightning on the way to work, I actually duck in somewhere for some cover. If it really comes down to it, pretty much I'll ride in any kind of weather. One year we had, I think, 12 inches of snow, and it was coming down pretty good. I rode to work, no one was there, and then I was told to go home because of the weather. So I thought that was kind of funny. Man, I'm feeling slow. So have I ever had any accidents while riding in the rain? It's probably bad karma to talk about this. Had a few, and usually not because of the rain. Usually other underlying circumstances. One time when I was first starting my new job, we got trolley tracks downtown, and this is back when I used to clip in, so 7, 8 years ago. I was riding, and I was turning right, and there's this car behind me, and it looked like, I don't know, it was weird. It looked like they weren't going to turn when I was turning, and then they did. And I looked behind me, and they startled me. So I kind of got up off my seat, and it had just finished raining. And right when I got up on my seat, I was rolling over some trolley tracks, and back tire just slid out right from under me. Went straight down. Since I was clipped in, there was like no time to bail. And there I was laying on the ground, and the guy in the car just drove around me. Didn't see if I was okay or anything. So, let's see what this guy's gonna do. Good song, Evolution Program. So, the next one I had was also right after it rained. It was probably a couple of years ago. I wasn't even commuting. I was just out for a road ride, and I was trying to run this guy down. You know how it is. You see our cyclists, you try to catch up, and if you see one in your mirror, you try to get away, right? It's that little extra adrenaline rush. So I was going pretty good. I was like up to like 22, 23. And I go over this bridge, on the path. And then right when I get to the end of the bridge, no warning, front tire just slips out. It wasn't clipped in. So at this point, I'd not been clipped in for years. But there was no time to react. Once that front tire goes, that's it. So it went down really hard. I went back and looked back later and looked at my Garmin. I was going 20, 24 when I slid out, right at the end of the bridge. This is back when I had my specialized AWOL. So I had the pizza rack that came with the bike on there. And it just totally demolished that rack. Crazy thing is, after the wreck, I was trying to get a new rack, and ended up selling the demolished rack on eBay for I think like 25 or 30 bucks. So I don't know what he was going to do with it, or she. It was an aluminum rack, so you can weld aluminum, but it's not as readily, or it's not as easy. Then, not only did I destroy the rack, I also bent the bars. So I had to get a new set of bars for the AWOL. Funny thing about that, also sold out on eBay and made a little money off of it. They were just slightly bent. Probably could have rode them, but at the time I didn't want bent bars. Plus, after you wreck, you never quite know, right? So ended up getting new bars, new front rack for it. I think I got a Bontrager rack, which actually I thought looked pretty good on it. Compared to the pizza rack. That's a Lucero slow song. Gonna make me even slower tonight. So anyway, on to the injuries. I took a chunk out of my finger, out of my knee. I'm glad I had my helmet on. Very big promoter of helmets. My head, the side of my head, slapped right on the concrete. Cracked the helmet. So I had to get a new helmet. Well, I didn't realize how much stuff I had to do after that. I did not sell the helmet on eBay. I threw it out actually. So when I rode and I had that wreck, I was about 10 miles from the house. I sat there for a long time. And then I put my gloves back on to cover up the chunk of my finger that was missing because I didn't want to stare at that while I was riding. And then I slowly made my way home. Yellow light. I'm going clear clear, we're good. So, and then I don't think it even really hit me how bad it was until I got home. Then everything like started hurting real bad. I guess the adrenaline had worn off. But that was probably the worst current wreck I've ever had. And the current wreck during, after the rain. So, I don't know if I really see the rain as that big of a hazard. I think you just gotta be cautious that, it's slippery. You can slide out. If you got panniers, especially if you have panniers, that can hurt your stopping distance a little bit, because sometimes you gotta stop real quick in the rain. You slam on those brakes, the tires keep going, not spinning, but slide. One time I almost slid up under a truck, so. I don't know what that was all about. Let's squeeze between here. All right. This rain was not near as bad as I thought it would be. It's cold, but at least it's not pouring down. Very manageable. So if you venture out and start commuting by commuting by bike, then don't let the rain discourage you. With a little bit of experience and the proper gear, it can be a pretty comfortable ride, pretty comfortable commute to work. Well, I think this is where I'm going to cut out. I'll see you guys next week, and hopefully I'll bring something interesting to the table. If not, you can just watch me ride. All right. Have a good night.